Welcome back everyone, we are doing another Judy D reaction video. I forgot how much you all love these and I think it has been years since I did one, the one I did the other week. But if you don't know who Judy D is, she goes to the worst reviewed salons, hair, makeup, whatever, and gets a treatment done. Treatment here being the makeup. And she kind of just goes with the flow, she lets it happen. We're not going to watch the whole Judy D's video, you can check that out down below and subscribe to her channel over there too. For those of you who don't know, my name is Robert, I'm a professional makeup artist and I love looking at videos like this because I think a lot of people think they can provide these services nowadays and actually they're probably not as good as they think they are and maybe shouldn't be providing these services. And I'm not... services, yeah. And I'm not talking they need practice, I'm talking they are charging for a full service when their makeup and their skills perhaps aren't as good as they should be. And just before we get into looking at this disastrous makeup look, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and that is a long-time sponsor of this channel in general, and that is Dermatica. You probably have seen me talk about Dermatica a million times. I've been using my personalized formula from Dermatica for years, literally years. It's been a very long time. The reason why is because for me, Dermatica makes skincare very simple. For me, what they do is very advanced, but for me, it's easy. I do find skincare confusing. I see all the vitamins, I see all the ingredients, I see all the different serums, different kinds of toners, and part of my brain is like, you know what? I'd really rather just not if this is the way it's gonna be. Don't mix this with this, mix this with this. Apart from on a Sunday, I'm like, I just want skincare that works, that is gonna be effective, that gives the results I want to see. So instead of stressing out, trying to understand it or trying to become a skincare expert myself, I decided to let dermatology experts handle all of this for me. And that's exactly what you get with Dermatica. And they make it dead simple to get your own personalized formula too. You literally just go to their website, you answer some questions about your skin, your skincare concerns, your needs, you upload some pictures, and then their dermatology team take a look at those pictures and then they build your personalized formula just for you. And this isn't just made up of loads of different serums you can buy anywhere, you know, go to Sephora and buy something. This isn't over-the-counter skincare. This is research-backed ingredients. The right amounts and the right percentages for your skin, and that's what I never feel confident in choosing. People say certain strengths work, some don't, so leave it in the hands of the experts. I first started using Dermatica because I wanted slower aging, I wanted my skin tone to be more even, the texture to be more refined, and I found over the years that my skin has vastly improved over time. I had scars from blemishes on my face that just fade and fade and fade. If you're sitting there thinking, but I have a million serums now, I have a million all of this, use those in the morning. Get through them like you would any other skincare because this is your evening treatment. This is only going to go on at night. So Dermatica is great for everyone. If you love skincare, if you know all your stuff about skincare, and those people who don't know anything about skincare, but you want to see results, this is about £25 a month and they deliver it to you monthly, a new one. You don't even have to worry about buying it every single month. But if you use my code Robert50, you can get 50% off your first 3 months. That's literally half price off the first 3 months. That's long enough to see results. That's your personalized formula, an online consultation reviewed by a dermatology team, and 24/7 access to the experts. So follow that link down below in my description box and start your skincare journey right now. Do it, and thank you again to Dermatica for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so let's take a little look.
I hate to break it to you, but today we will be gasping. Today's video, of course, is iconic because we did start with skincare.
Oh. Tell me, I think I mentioned this in the last video. Are you a beauty therapist? Did you learn like beauty therapy in school? I feel like it's a very therapist thing to be working from behind the head and massaging this way, whereas a makeup artist, we work from this way and we kind of get it on the face in a good way. We're not just slapping it on. But I feel like beauty therapists always do a lot of massaging, a lot of like this. I mean, makeup artists do sometimes, depending on the situation. But I feel like this is a very beauty therapist thing too. The eyes, holy shit, if there's one thing you are told to be extremely careful of when you are doing makeup, it's the eyes, right?
I think my favorite part about this salon is how it could pass for a preschool. And I felt like My makeup artist and I were preschool besties, and we were trying to give each other a makeover. I think that's the best way to describe this whole process. Now, after skincare, you'd think, okay, it's time for some foundation, or maybe even we start doing the eyes. If we're really crazy, we do the brows. But Linda's, I've never seen a makeup artist go from skincare to nose contour.
What? Why? If you're doing nose contour, you want that base down off foundation or a base of tinted moisturizer or something first. Because then are you going to go on top? Is she trying to underpaint?
Instantly. We jumped a few steps ahead.
And I don't know what hell kind of brush this is. And using the edge of that round cylinder brush to do, okay.
I mean, there's no rule. There's no like handbook to makeup. It's just interesting because I've never gotten my nose contoured the very first thing in the makeup.
That's crazy.
And you know what? I would have let it slide had it not looked like we did my makeup in the dark.
That's terrible. Okay, here's why I always say, there's a few makeup artists that would argue this, but there are just some places where your contour needs to be a contour product, right? I'm talking looking like shadow. It doesn't have to be pure grey, but it can't be this red. Red. And it looks like sunburn on the nose. Also, sorry, let me just rewind it a little bit, because if you were to contour Judy's nose, right? This is why, oh my god, my lash is so itchy on the inside. I hate when it happens. This is why when some people contour and they just do 2 lines down the side of her nose, I'm like, what are you doing? Because if you were to contour her nose, you don't need to contour these edges here.
I'd love to tell you, Lindas, that we ended up blending this.
That sponge is already dirty. It has product on it already. You know what? I hate hacking at the face of a sponge. Here's a sponge. I hate when people do this and occasionally wipe and do this and occasionally wipe. Fix your rhythm. Fix what you're applying. You know, instead of hacking, tap, hack. You're putting on and wiping away and putting on. It's going to look patchy.
But actually, we just ended up making it darker. It really did feel like we did it in the dark.
Is that contour again? We're doing a contour again. And I mean, a yellow contour, really? Is that tape? That's tape, that's tape. Okay, a few things about putting tape on a client's face. You can get surgical tape that's a lot lighter on the skin, so when you peel it off, it doesn't peel off their skin. If you're gonna use regular tape, put it on your hand and peel it off a clean hand. Peel it off once or twice so the stickiness isn't damaging to the eye area, and then place it on. Also, what shape are we trying to achieve here? Because this is almost as bent as a rainbow. You know what oh, that sounded homophobic. I meant like a rainbow arch. It's almost like that. Are we trying to create straight lines with this tape? Oh, that's going to be a bastard to take off. At least that one looks straighter, but you can already see it's going to at a different angle than the other side. Yeah, they're completely off. So the one on the left of the screen is going up a little bit more, the one on the right is going straight across. Oh, you can get cool on the skin. So we've done makeup underneath. We've done the foundation. We've done contour. And now we're sticking tape right on top. So much so that it's coming off with the tape. This is why this is an eyes first kind of situation. That could be potentially quite nice. Here's what I think, right? Here's what I predict is going to happen. She's going to use that same brush to blend out everything. Now, I would make the shape with that brush, but then I would get myself a clean blending brush and blend out that black, especially when you're using black. It is so helpful to have more than one brush to blend it. You lay it down with one brush, you blend it out with another. I have to give credit where credit's due. That's a nice shape. The way it's kind of angling in and going straight across, I would now blend it with a clean brush around these top areas here. I would actually fade it in a little bit more down in like a triangle shape and then fade this out a bit more gently.
So we spent a good minute there just hovering over my eye with the brush. I mean, it was a practice round and we were just manifesting the shadow onto my eye. But anyway,
I can already see that's going at a different angle. Here's something that a lot of makeup artists don't do when they're doing makeup on other people, is they don't bear in mind the way their arms are going and where they're standing. So if I'm blending this way, look how kind of naturally my hands go straight across. So I'm on my client and I'm going this way, I'm smoking out a smoky eye. My hand goes naturally kind of straight across, and actually naturally it goes downwards like this. If I was to then use that same hand on the other side and stand this side of them, my hand doesn't go as naturally down as this. Can you see what I'm saying? Because my body and everything is stopping it from going across, it goes more straight across. So we have two different angles that our hands are doing. You consciously have to make the effort to be like, okay, I'm gonna lift my elbow, I'm then gonna make it so I can like pivot my arm a little bit more so all the angles are right. Otherwise, they're gonna be too, I'm trying to say they're gonna look completely different.
I look like I've been through it. It looks like my eyes are sore. I don't mind a little tape action. I understand the purpose. And actually,
can you see as well, on the other side, we were getting mainly brushing outwards and more of a mixture. She's taking that brush, so she was here brushing outwards and now she's here brushing inwards. You need to mirror what you've done on the other side there and brush outwards as well.
I appreciate the need to perfect the makeup look, but I didn't know I had hair in that region of my face. And let's just say I found out that day after she yanked the tape out. So now we've got a very...
Okay, so why have we made this really bulbous area going into this? Because now when she opens her eye, we potentially might have something higher here than down there. This isn't going to be... she's not considering the shape, though. She's just dry. Yeah, this is what Judy's saying. This shape, I mean, flip that shape.
Very geometric masterpiece that I only got on one eye.
Okay, uneven. Exactly what we said. It's going to be completely uneven.
Linda's, I know, it's questionable. Questionable taste. The wings to the hairline. It's concerning. But please, hear me out.
And look, so when you brush out one way, you're going to get more of like a tapered down into the tape angle. You can see on this side it's almost square because she was brushing inwards. Imagine it like when you're flicking liner, right? You start here and you flick out, and as you flick out, the wing naturally becomes sharp and small and to a point. If I'm gonna do liquid liner, I start here and flick in, the small point is gonna be this way. Does that make sense? So because she started going this way and brushing inwards, she's not getting that lift with the brush like she would if she was brushing outwards, naturally creating more of a point. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense.
Did remove the tape. It was low-key giving snatched. Okay, it wasn't that bad. What was really unsalvageable was that contour. Girl, there was no saving that contour. Like, it was just flat out audacity. There's nothing else to say there. But the chaotic energy continues as we start doing my liner. And this liner isn't about...
Okay, so we have a non-disposable liner applicator. Eye infection.
Linda's. It's about artifacts. It's about protecting and honoring history.
And what? Okay. Oh, holy crap. Why are we dragging this crusty, dusty, dry applicator across the lid? A brush like that, you're using the tip, and then you can start to lay it on its side, or lay it on its side the whole way across. We're doing this mixture of we're touching the eyelid. We're not applying the product, it's touching. She's going on a tip and an outside and out tip. Be steady and precise with how that's still a makeup brush that you have on the end of that applicator. It's still a brush.
It's probably been open since the Cold War, the rise of the internet, the moon landing. This liner has seen things.
It is so dry. It is begging for moisture. If a product like that is dry, it's gonna look cakey and patchy. Also, why are we doing this? Apply a little bit in. It's like we're doing a stitch. Like a tacking stitch.
She is dry. She is dry. And honestly, I applaud my makeup artist for getting any sort of line with that dryness. Like, I could never. I feel like half the work in getting a beautiful liner is the actual product itself. And if you don't have that, then it makes it so much harder. So she did a pretty good job.
Okay, on this side, at least it looks like there's some kind of shape going on. On the left-hand side, it literally looks like product has been dragged across her face. No, let me say it. Can you see the tape is slipping down a little bit? The tape is slipping down because we are on top of product. And, okay, and here we are now cleaning up under the eye because we have already applied complexion product for some reason before the eyes. And listen, that's not necessarily bad to do. A lot of makeup artists do it. A lot of people who just do their makeup do it. But oh my god, it will save you a lot of time, especially if you're using blacks, deeper shades, blues, greens, anything that can affect the way the skin looks if you were to try and remove it. It will save you so much time, especially if you don't have a steady hand, if you just do the eyes first. Is that it? That same brush. It's that same brush. Okay, what is this? What have we blended? So she's pushed some product out to here. For what reason? My hair's a mess. It's so hot. I don't even. She's just pushed product around. We have a heavy stop here without. Like, you can do a heavy stop, but at least blend some product into it. Put another product into it. You know what I mean? What's this? I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Wow. Is that... I'm sorry, what in the living... Okay, right, tell me now, if you're not good at makeup, because not everyone is or has to be, you can look at this liner on screen and tell me that's unacceptable, right? I'm going to apply a liner, but only on the inside and the outside corner on one eye, and then across the whole lid on the other eye. You can look at that and say that's bad makeup. You don't even have to be a professional or an expert or even good at makeup to know that's unacceptable. This is crazy. Oh, thank God she put that tape down. Thank God she put that tape down to stop all this happening, to leave that gap there. Look how much black is around the tape mark. Do the eyes first, you can wipe it away with primer. This makes my eyes hurt. This is salvageable, okay? Let me just while we're here, how can we salvage this? One, with that brush she's using, she can do black underneath the whole eye, holding it at the correct angle, this way against the eye instead of like this, that she's holding it for some reason. We could even go along that black liner with a very dark black eyeshadow and a small angle brush. You can't do liquid liner, fine. But if you're gonna create a line, make a line no matter how. She can get a small angle brush, wipe it on that pencil she has, and gently brush it across the lash line. And then at least you have a smooth liner.
On, we put pencil, we put tears, and hard work.
Yeah, probably because you've been. So the artist just said your eyes are really tearing up. If you are prodding, poking around someone's eyes for ages because you just had tape under them, you just teared it away. The eyes are going to water a little bit. They're probably being sore from how much you're hacking at them and ripping the skin off. Oh! Oh! Right, so the end of that pencil, first of all, that's not been sharpened. If you are going to use a wind-up pencil like that, as a makeup artist, to keep it sanitary, you should sharpen it. Spray it with sanitizer, alcohol. Sharpen it in the little sharpener that comes across, or use a tissue and to sharpen the ends. Spray it again, ready to go. Well, obviously wait for the sanitizer alcohol to dry. That looks dry as fuck. Literally looks like it has a film in it from here. Also, what a horrible angle to come in at on your client. If you come in at someone's eyes with your finger like this, or a pencil like that, it's gonna feel uncomfortable. You need to come up down here. Use your little finger, like she is doing, although she's pulling too tight, to gently tug down at the eye. Ask the client to look up, and then come in from this angle, slightly a bit more down, and rub that along the waterline, gently. And I always say to the client, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then you can blink. 1, 2, 3, and then you can blink. So we're counting down how long it's gonna take to do this. Also, I have found that subconsciously, if you tell someone they can blink in a minute, they're going to blink. So when I apply mascara on people, I say, eyes open, look down, because I want to get to the lashes, and I say, if you want to blink, go ahead and blink, and they never blink. Because they're trying so hard to not blink because they're worried they're going to mess up. Just tell them they can.
Also put a dash of glitter, a little swab. To be fair, I'm more than happy with the tiniest amount of glitter, like especially in that region of my eyes, Linda's. It is so sensitive now. And even one tiny...
Okay, this here is nice. Kind of. What you could do, a bit of concealer, like I've done on my eyes. You can do it with black, you can do it with grey. That's how I did it. Concealer, cut it off, straight across. See where the precision wasn't made and this black is now above her lid just here randomly as well? What the fuck is that? Is that powder? Wait, but we haven't, what's she trying to do? She's just trying to like, just hope and pray that products gonna, we haven't, you've removed the foundation or any concealer from the area. So what are we, where's the base? Where's the base here? I'm so confused. Ow. You're sanding down the inside of the lid.
We also got a complimentary mustache and a complimentary butt chin.
Is that glitter? Why would you put glitter across the top lip like that?
Back in there, I thought she was gonna start blending that contour, but she ended up adding more.
Okay, she's doing a good thing here. If you get mascara on your face, on your eye makeup, the best thing to do is wait for it to completely dry, and I mean dry, because it will flake off with a mascara one. Well, clean mascara one. It will flake off, so just leave it. If you go at it with a cloth or something, you're gonna get smudges. She's using tape. Okay, let's talk about how I would fix this makeup. One, foundation. There would be some foundation and some concealer. Judy's skin is beautiful, so a tinted moisturizer would suffice. That would be enough. Two, I would have cut this off a little bit sooner. I'm not sure what she's done with the eye makeup, but the brow almost blends into this shadow that she's done here, which if we were doing a nice rounded eye and perhaps incorporate some of that shadow into the brow here too, it'd be nice, but we're not. We're going for this pulled out across look. So this closes up the whole eye. I would also taper this off here so it's a bit more triangular instead of square, and make sure that when her eyes are open, from like this part of the lid across, so here, some shadow blended into the eye. I would fill in this corner here, I would remove this glitter, I would remove a liner completely. The lip would be a whole different color. That was definitely a lot. Let me know what you think of that whole look down below in the comment. Thank you again to Dermatica for sponsoring today's video. Check them out down below in the description box as well, and I will see you very, very soon.